Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress. I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Welcome back to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast, a framework for consistent achievement. I'm Desiree Stapleton Gonzalez, Harvard Certified Business Strategist, PMP Certified Project Manager, fractional COO, and someone whose work has been featured in more than 50 outlets, including Forbes, Business Insider, Entrepreneur, and Thrive Global. So let's get into today's topic. A lot of people never start on their goals because they're waiting for the right moment. More time, more money, more energy, less stress, a better season, a cleaner schedule. But after more than a decade helping founders, professionals, and everyday achievers move on the goals they've been carrying for years, here's what I know for sure. The right moment is not something you wait for. It's something you create. Most people are not struggling because the timing is bad. They're struggling because they don't have a structure that works in the timing they already have. And once you understand that, everything gets simpler. Here's the thing. Life doesn't pause so you can accomplish your goals. Your workload doesn't suddenly lighten. Your motivation doesn't magically appear. Your calendar doesn't clear itself out. Your brain will always find a reason to delay. And the delay will always feel justified if you're waiting for ideal conditions. What looks like a timing issue is usually a clarity issue or a structure issue. When the next step is too big, it feels like you need a perfect moment to match it. But when the next step is smaller and more realistic, you can fit it into the life you're actually living. That's why people who take smaller steps move faster. Small steps don't require perfect timing, they just require willingness. And willingness is a lot easier to find than the right moment. Another thing people don't realize is this: clarity comes from action, not before it. You get clear once you take a step, see what happens, adjust, and try again. The moment you think you're waiting for is often on the other side of the action you haven't taken yet. Waiting feels safe, but waiting also builds weight. Every week you delay, the goal gets heavier and the story around it gets louder. Maybe this isn't the right time. Maybe I need more preparation. Maybe it'll make more sense next month. And soon, the goal doesn't feel like a project you need to move. It feels like something you need courage to touch again. That is the cost of waiting. You don't need better timing. You need reliability. You need a plan that respects your energy, not your ideal day. You need smaller, repeatable actions. You need next steps that don't overwhelm you. You need accountability that keeps you telling the truth about where you are. And you need enough flexibility to adjust when life shifts, because life will always shift. Readiness isn't what helps you begin. Readiness grows because you began. You don't need a dramatic starting point. You don't need a full plan. You don't need a big burst of motivation. You need one step you can actually execute today, even if it only moves the goal forward by 1%. That is all beginning is. So here's the bottom line. You don't need a perfect moment to accomplish your goals. They don't need everything to be aligned. You don't need the external conditions you think you're missing. You need structure that works in the conditions you actually have, because that's how real goals get accomplished. Not through perfect timing, but through designed consistency. If you're ready to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start building real momentum with structure, clarity, and accountability, you'll find exactly what you need inside Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program. Visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com to begin. I'm Desiree Stapleton Gonzalez, and this is Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.